Hi, it should be about 8 o'clock, and we're gonna start with preparing your brine shrimp experiment. And I'm sorry I can't be there, and I'm gonna show you all the things that you are gonna need. You're gonna need a dissecting scope, and there are two types, this one. And remember, when you get done, you turn them off and you put the bags on. What you'll find at your table is a petri dish that's divided into three. And on the bottom, you can see that it has these squares. They're actually attached to the bottom. You're gonna have that at your table, and you're going to have some two-sided tape at your table. You're going to do this in pairs. First of all, what you need to do is you need to take this double-sided tape, and it's sticky on both sides. You don't need a lot. You see how much I have? You want enough to cover this square, because you're just going to put it on the square, because we're going to put the brine shrimp on the sticky tape. So you're going to put sticky tape on each one of these areas. We're going to put brine shrimp in all three places, and then we're going to put them in different salt solutions. And you're going to decide whether you want 100% distilled water, 1% salt, and 5% salt, or 10% salt. So you're going to have to decide what three solutions you're going to use. You would just have to write down what you have put in 2, what you have put in 3. What I want you to do is go on the web and look up brine shrimp, but they're very, very tiny. So she's going to use a toothbrush to brush them on. You can see they're kind of powder-like. She's going to brush them and just dab it onto your double stick tape. We'll probably need to put your name on it, so the best place to put your name on it is on the lid. So I'm going to put my name on it. And since you might be doing this in doubles, you're going to put both your names, but since it's me, I'm just going to put one name, Lynn. All right? And each one of these has a number in it. Can you see the number? There's the 3, there's the 2 Roman numerals, and there's a 1 Roman. We have 4 solutions actually. The 4th solution is 10% salt. So you can decide what you want to put in each one of the 3 containers. You're not going to mix them. You're just going to fill them. And you're going to fill them so that they're not up to this line. The outside edge is much higher, can you see that, than the inside edge. So you're just going to cover the brine shrimp with those, okay? Now it's time to count your brine shrimp. As a pair, you're going to count all of the brine shrimp in each one of the grids. You will have to decide as a pair how you're going to count those eggs that are lying on the outside line of the grid. You can either count them or not count them, but what you need to do is be consistent throughout all 3 grids, and when you count the hatched brine shrimp when we come back on Tuesday. These are the brine shrimp that you're going to be looking at and counting. Notice how they're depressed and they're not full. Once you see them after they've hatched, they're going to be a little bit fuller, and they're not, the ones that are full are not hatched. The ones that are hatched will be broken open. One on the left and on the right, that one has been hatched. You're going to count the ones that have hatched. This one has also been hatched. And so you can see that those eggs have been broken open. You're going to count the number that are broken open, because you're going to try to take a count on the number of brine shrimp that have hatched, the percentage that have hatched. That's what you're going to try to find out. Okay, so now you're done counting and you're ready to put the solutions on. You're going to put the solutions on. Make sure that you record which solutions you put in which section of your petri dish. Put your lid on that's been labeled and put it on the tray. Now you're ready because you're going to do another exciting activity. And Jacqueline Sanchez is going to be doing it with you, and you're going to really enjoy it. I will see you on Tuesday. Goodbye.